Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Eurovision 2025 Milestones and Curiosities. Interesting facts about the results.
Wait, so
Three countries have achieved its worst results in 2025. The first one, Luxembourg. Worst result for Luxembourg.
Oh.
That's crazy. I feel like this was one of the best Luxembourg's entries
Yeah.
ever. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
Serbia gets its worst result ever.
Wow.
Okay. Serbia's song, we kind of knew that it wasn't gonna do well, so
Yeah, it had a lot working against it.
yeah. From Kingston, nothing, just like Luxembourg. Yeah, this was the worst performance
What?
we've probably seen in the Eurovision.
What? What happened?
Nothing, this the worst performance. Worst
Oh.
year ever. Austria becomes the fourth country to win Eurovision more than one time in the 21st century. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
Congrats to Austria.
They've been improving.
Italy enlarges its lead in the contest with an average position of 7.16 across 50
Wow.
participations, while Ukraine loses some decimals in its ranking on 20 participations. Sweden
Wow.
completes the top three, having also climbed 0.07 on its average place.
That's impressive.
Latvia gets its best historical position in the
Wow.
semifinals, finishing second.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah,
For
this was shocking when we
Latvia.
saw this. Yeah, I was surprised to
Mm-hmm.
see that.
Switzerland.
Voyage registers the biggest disagreement between the jury and televote results ever.
Ooh.
Second for the juries and 26th last for the televotes, with a difference of 24 positions. Despite all this, the host country achieved top 10 for the fourth year in a row.
They were confused with the results too.
I mean, I felt like performance was not it, but Estonia achieves its second best result ever with Tommy Cash in his personal act.
What's the first now?
They won.
Which who? I don't know who.
In 03, I believe they won. 02 or 03, yeah. No, 03, I think
They only won once?
Yeah. Italy makes it to the top 7 for the 8th consecutive year. Oh, wow. Out of their last 10 participations, they got 6 top 5s and 9 top 10s.
You know what I would
Wow.
be curious is to know if they were to go with their initial submission, how that would place on Eurovision. Ali?
I don't know. No idea.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. Sweden registers another top 5. Since 2011, the Nordic country has made it 10 times to top 5, 12 times top 10. Wow. Yeah, Sweden and Italy both do really well. Out of the last 10 participations, 8 have been bottom 5 and 9 bottom 10.
Yeah.
Spain is winning country with the most accumulated times. 56 years is the last victory.
Wow.
As the Spanish is this is becoming tiring. Our internal committee needs an urgent change. I disagree. I don't think they need just urgent. Like there was nothing wrong with this performance.
I think they have to do with like what Portugal does.
And what is that?
Okay, no more like the pop, like
Why?
those songs. Where did Portugal place in comparison to Spain?
I don't know. Maybe
But
higher,
I feel like Portugal has been getting more recently
But
than Spain.
Portugal sound, what Portuguese as people, they like that sad music.
But obviously
Spain
Spain is not placing well.
Yeah, but why would they send
have to
something
do
that
a
doesn't represent the
change.
country?
Well, the thing is, they know they have to do a change because they're not getting the votes.
I feel like Spanish entry was great. People didn't like
Then
it.
explain the votes.
Well, the people didn't like it.
No
Whatever.
votes.
The
That
entry
means
was
you gotta
great.
change it.
Shkodra gave Albania its third best result ever, 8th place. This position is just under. Okay. ERT's Ethnikos Telikos has proven to be successful, so Claudius Asteromata gives Greece their highest position in almost 20 years and their third best position this century.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Despite being in the top 9, Zifra achieved Ukraine's worst result in 7 years. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy.
That sucks to be the one.
Yeah, what shows you how good Ukraine. Germany is not the bottom, guys. Yeah, it shows how good Ukraine is, honestly, at this competition.
Germany had one of the biggest wins overall for the competition.
The United Kingdom either. Yeah, UK outperformed the song. The girls definitely outperformed the song. Lithuania gets the lowest result in the Baltic group for the first time in 10 years. Oh, wow.
So yeah, yeah, not Estonia did good, Latvia did well. Lithuania is deciding still.
For the first time since Malmo 2013, all the ex-Yugoslav countries failed to qualify to the grand final. It's the second time it's ever happened. Oop.
Wow. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so.
Well, if you look at the songs, so aside from Croatia, all of them sent the ballad, which is
Mm.
okay. We had a lot of ballads this year. We don't need any more. And Croatia, I don't know. The guy, I felt like he performed the heck out of
Mm.
the song, but people didn't like the song.
Mm.
Portugal is at its best moment since the introduction of semifinals in '04. They are holding now onto the longest qualification streak, having become the finals for 5 years in a row now. Their record was three, so they have
Wow.
been breaking its own record since 2023. Denmark
Wow.
qualifies to the grand final for the first time in this decade. Oh wow! But gets its four second worst positions this century.
Ooh, this is
Wow.
awful.
That's
Wait till they get to Malta.
San Marino increases its qualification rate to 26.67, becoming a finalist for the fourth time in their history, but coming last in the final.
Damn, they barely made it. And they keep sending heavy hitters.
Cyprus fails to qualify for second time in 10 years. Their non-qualification were both just one, 20, and two positions away from the top 10 in semifinal, being borderline non-qualifiers. All Nordic countries qualified for the grand final for the first time since 2014. It's the fifth time that this milestone is achieved.
Same you could say for the Baltics. All the Baltics, they qualified.
Yeah, I don't know how statistically significant that is though,
Hmm.
because this is since 2014.
Has
So it's been
Lithuania
long.
never not qualified or passed through?
Oh yeah, plenty of times we failed. Yeah.
Oh,
Despite going
Malta.
viral, Malta's debility shines. What the fuck does debility mean? Uh, the Televote. Malta finished 23rd in the Televote. In the past 10 years, Malta has finished bottom five for the Televote in the grand final every year since they were finalists. With the exception 2021.
One.
Hmm. Australia registers its third non-qualification this year.
Oh, that's
All
awful.
of them from this decade.
Wow.
Third non-qualifications this year? What the fuck does that mean?
I think last year they didn't qualify either. They didn't pass through
So,
this.
but how is it? Is this a typo? It's not this year. It can be this year because it's only one. You can't. Mm.
They didn't qualify this year. They didn't qualify last
Oh,
year,
okay, but
and then
I understand that the person saying this year. It's third non-qualification this year. That is impossible.
how?
Because you can only qualify once a year.
Yeah, so this is the third time Australia is non
Oh,
qualifying.
third time over. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Third time
bro.
overall not qualifying. Okay. Despite being favored to win for the big part of the season and staying in the top 10 for the whole season and betting odds, Belgium fails to qualify. It's not the first time this happens. I'm also going 2018, 2024.
Mm.
No,
Thing is, a lot of people are fighting about this, but the numbers reflect that in the terms of streams, no one is streaming
yeah.
this song.
No, 2024 was a flop. I don't know what you guys liked about 2024. That was just a bad song, bad performance. This one, I do
Mm.
feel they should have advanced.
I disagree.
Georgia fails to qualify again in 2025. Out of the last 8 editions, they just qualified once last year, finishing in the bottom five of the grand final. Poland is a televote powerhouse at Eurovision, and this fact has been proven once again in the 2025, 24th in juries and 7th for the televote. This is not the first time that televote saves Poland from the bottom positions. We all remember the iconic moment of 2016 when Poland climbed all the way up to top 8 from last positions. Okay, this is the iconic moment.
The scoreboard with all the points from the juries.
Yes. And, well, we can see that in the league.
Country that got the third highest score with 222 points is Poland.
Bloop.
Montenegro is the current country with the most years without qualifying, 6. This milestone is only shivered Andorra that's not participating anymore, which means if the next year Montenegro fails again, they will lead us in this category.
Ooh.
All Baltic countries qualified for the grand
There
final.
you
It's the
go.
third time this ever happens.
Wow. There goes its significance. Wow. Tava, Tava.
After their ephemeral success in Malmo, Ireland fails to qualify for the grand final. Out of the 10 past edition, they have just qualified 2 times. Wow. They really passed their prime, huh? Armenia becomes the 9th country
No,
that
I like Bambi Thug last year. They're not past their prime.
passed their prime in terms of wins because they were tied with Sweden now, but it seems like Sweden is on the path to win again, and Ireland is not near, not close.
How come you say Sweden's more in the path to win as opposed to Ireland? I just think this
Because
is
they've
just...
been more winning lately. Ireland just been flopping. If 8 out of 10 times they didn't even qualify.
Mm.
Armenia becomes the 9th country with the highest qualification rate after 2025, getting 81.25 and 13 finals out of 16. Czechia fails to qualify for 8th time in their just 13 participations in the contest. Just like Belgium, fan favorite Finland fails to make it to the top 10 despite being a favorite to the victory during the season.
I want to know where they get the favorite list from now,
I
because
don't
that
know.
is questionable.
Yeah. Despite not finishing in the top 10, Netherlands succeeded in their semi-final, finishing in the top 3. Iceland gets its fourth historical result in the grand final 25th. This was just
No.
kind of crazy though. Iceland wasn't that bad. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was a
know.
vibe.
Yeah. Norway keeps succeeding and looking for their 4th Eurovision victory. They are currently holding the 3rd longest qualification streak with 8 consecutive finals, just under Sweden and Ukraine. Croatia fails to qualify in 20 after their huge success in 2024, where they are absolute favorite to win and achieve their best result ever. Slovenia failed to qualify for the 13th time out of the 21 participations in the semifinals.
This song was sad.
France registers their 3rd top 10 in this decade, becoming the 2nd most successful Big 5 country below Italy.
Ooh.
Israel win the rest of the world voting for 3rd year in a row, the last 3 years without being a favorite. Question mark. I don't know what the question mark is for. Austria will host the Eurovision Song Contest for its decade anniversary. Again, in 2015, they hosted the 60th edition of ESC, and in 2026, they will hold the 70th. Celebrated in 2015, they invited Australia last minute. Will they bring a new country for their 70th birthday?
Ah.
We'll see. Maybe they will. Maybe.
Oh, I'm looking
USA.
forward to see. Yeah, I was hoping to see maybe United States. That'd be interesting to see who we would send.
I don't know.
Morgan Wallen.
I
just
just
kidding.
want to love
They don't want to hear
somebody.
it. Can I see the comments? Maybe Lady Gaga.
Nah, she's too old. It would have to be someone young who's hungry.
Lady Gaga always hungry.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is there any other curiosity that you would like to point out? Another one. Iceland maintains its 100% qualification streak when performing in the Icelandic. Okay.
Ooh.
25 being the worst result for Luxembourg is astonishingly horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, and disappointing because they spent a good budget from their performance. Oh my gosh.
And don't forget that this is the first time Estonia reached the top 3 since they're hosting in 2002, which is 23 years ago. So they won in 2001, I guess. Then.
Okay, guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord and Zoys. Share as much kindness as possible.